Most leadership tools have got something critical wrong. Even my own leadership spectrum model could be read the wrong way. It appears that there are levels, ranks, things to climb. This is an error when it comes to leadership. You see, leadership isn't about levels. It's not about climbing some invisible ladder. And that's where all of the teaching and education has got things wrong. It keeps pushing us into thinking that we've got to climb higher. Here's what I've learned after years of working with leaders. There actually are no steps. There's no levels. There's a spectrum. And it's all about our own awareness. As leaders, we move along that spectrum depending on our sense of safety, our fear, whether we feel equipped, whether we have clarity about our vision and where we're going, will all affect where we sit on the spectrum at any one time. And one end is driven by force, pushing, which is quite often the leadership we're typically used to, right? That force over people, power across and over, above. And then there's more fluid flowing stewardship, where leadership opens up to being more trusting, more intuitive, more honest. And right in the middle is the most powerful part of leadership, the most incredible moment that sometimes people forget is so powerful. And that point is this liminal space in between that force and flow. And it's known as surrender. And I don't mean abdicating responsibility or giving up. What I mean is relinquishing that control. So instead of controlling everything, we surrender and allow something wiser to come up. This is where leaders truly embody leadership and start to work from the wise mind. Because what we've been taught about levels of leadership being a ladder is broken and is wrong. Because it always makes you think someone's higher than you, better than you, or that you haven't arrived, or that you have to keep climbing. Instead of, how do I become steadier? How do I become more calm and more centered? So if you've been taught that leadership is about climbing, I invite you to challenge that now. It's not about that. It's about knowing when to apply force and when to allow flow and where to go in between.